Hemorrhoids and colon cancer. If you suffer from hemorrhoids and are concerned about whether or not this condition can lead to colon cancer, you might want to read this article to help put some of your fears to rest. To understand the differences between the two and whether or not there is a link between them, one needs to understand what each one is and what causes it. To some degree, they are linked but not in the way most people think. So let's start with hemorrhoids first. A hemorrhoid is a swollen vein or group of veins inside the ants. Some hemorrhoids are internal, meaning can't be felt on the outside with a finger after bowel movement, in most cases, and some are external. External hemorrhoids are on the very end of the ants and almost always protrude after a bowel movement and, with severe hemorrhoids, sometimes protrude all of the time. The swollen veins are not unlike varicose veins that some women have on their legs. They can be very painful depending on the severity but aren't always. Sometimes a person can have hemorrhoids and not even know if they're mild enough. It isn't usually until they notice some bleeding after a bowel movement that they even suspect that they have hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids are caused by a number of things. The most common are obesity, pregnancy, chronic constipation and/or diarrhea, and poor diet leading to the latter two. Colon cancer is a completely different animal. Colon cancer is a malignant tumor inside the colon. The tumor can be on the veins of the ants but doesn't have to be. Colon cancer is also caused by poor diet and in some cases pure heredity. Sometimes it just runs in the family and is almost unavoidable regardless of what you do. This is why many women are now doing testing for cancer genes to have preventative mastectomies like Angelina Jolie just did. The only similarity between the two, hemorrhoids and colon cancer, is the bleeding in the stool, which is why if you first have this symptom you should see a doctor immediately to determine which it is. However, having hemorrhoids themselves does not have to lead to colon cancer. There is absolutely no link between them, at least none that has been proven or established yet. Having said all that, and I am sure this has put your mind somewhat at ease, hemorrhoids are still no walk in the park. Left untreated, they can become quite serious and quite painful. I should know. I suffered from stage 4 external hemorrhoids for over 10 years. There were times when I was in pain for 4 or 5 days straight because of one bowel movement. When the doctor gave me the good news that I didn't necessarily have to get colon cancer from these hemorrhoids, there were times I almost wished I could get colon cancer so I could be rid of the suffering. If you've never had external hemorrhoids you can't imagine how bad they are. Discover how I cured my hemorrhoids 100% naturally in 2 days without ever being bothered again. Click below now. Get free report.